Mr. Stubenbort.
Alright, I'll start off with a few good ones and then I'll dive in. First of all, anyone who was at graduation, it was a great ceremony. Mr. Williams gave I thought, outstanding speech to the class. The valedictorian, the class president, the salutatorian all did a great job. So hats off to everyone and congrats to all graduates moving forward here. I'd like to wish a happy Father's Day to all fathers out there, belated, especially to my father. Put up with a lot, Joe, so thanks. Learned something new this weekend, so I just decided to share it. I was down in Market Square, and there was a Juneteenth celebration, and I had no idea what the heck a Juneteenth celebration was, so I had to Google it, and I learned that the Emancipation Proclamation, which was set to go into effect January 1st, 1863, didn't actually reach Texas until June 19th, 1865. And that was when the last 250,000 slaves were actually freed. So they have celebrated, started off in Texas and it started moving its way up. And now presidents will give a statement on that day every year. But I didn't know what this parade was all about, learned a little bit about it. So very, very cool. It's Emancipation Day, basically, when truly all slaves were freed. So happy belated Juneteenth, and just figured I'd share that little tidbit with everyone as well. The budget, I gloat about the budget all the time. We've done a great job over the last several years. Paul does amazing. The previous board, this board's done a great job at really trimming the fat. I remember when we first got on here and we started, I think at that point in time, I believe the paper said there were 20 furloughs, and they all came back. But with those 20 furloughs, people said, you're going to lose programs, academic standards are going to decrease, you guys are going to go down in all the rankings. The complete opposite has happened. We've been able to trim the fat. We've been able to offer all the amazing academic classes that we offer throughout all grade levels. We haven't touched one single educational experience for our students, and we've gone up in the rankings. Our SAT scores have gone up, our school performance profile has gone up, our business times ranking has gone up. So across the board, we've continued to go up. We've gotten U.S. News and World Report medals 2 of the last 3 years. So kudos to all teachers, all staff members, all administrators, all school board members for really being able to sit down. We switched to true zero-based budgeting. Paul was a little angry at first with more work involved there. But we were able to cut a ton of money and cut that money as far outside of the classroom as possible. So hats off to everyone involved that raised that bar and is continuing to push Gateway towards academic excellence while also being cognizant of the taxpayers. That takes me to the next one. I brought forward what I thought was a pretty non-confrontational resolution this evening, which we had discussed at 2 previous meetings. Simply stating, if you're going to bring up a resolution, give all board members 4 days notice. When I first created that, I thought, well, 4 days, that's pretty short. I don't know. Maybe that's giving people a little too much leeway there, but I guess I should have switched it to an hour. So I really hope, I'm going to continue to bring it up, I really hope, for the sake of everyone in attendance tonight, everyone watching, that we're willing to at least give people 4 days notice of voting on something. If it's something that's a dire need that we need to vote on this evening, again, it's built in there. If you have 2/3 of the board, which states, hey, we'd like to move forward with this, you can still do so. We really just need to be more transparent. It's every single meeting now that we're bringing things up last minute, large expenditures. The public has no idea what the heck we're voting on. We have people that don't know, is this policy going to change today? Is that policy going to change today? I started listing people that have individually been targeted, and I started to lose count. Whether it be the basketball coach, the director of buildings and grounds, the athletic director, the assistant to the superintendent, and the list goes on and on and on of people that we are just targeting for no reason. And then we're just throwing raises out. And we voted to give a raise literally 10 minutes after we passed the contract. The Teamsters Union had already ratified the contract. The board then ratified the contract, and then we gave a raise. If we did not like that contract, or if they did not like that contract should have been voted down. We voted for it 9-0. I'm not going to continue to go through the air conditioners and everything else that we've just spent without any discussion and without bringing it up to the public. but it needs to stop. It really does. Everyone here has mentioned at some point this year about how great it is to have money, how great it is to have a budget that is sustainable. It's not like we're in the 90s swimming in money here at Gateway, but we have a sustainable budget. We're one of the very few districts that has not raised taxes, is not using our general fund balance, and haven't cut a single program. That's amazing. That comes from hard work. That doesn't come from blindly throwing out motions to spend money that's not budgeted for, and then continuing to just give friends raises. So I really, really hope those that voted against the motion for transparency, that they reconsider. And I urge the public. I think this board really listens when the public reaches out via email, phone calls, text messages. So I urge the public, if you're for transparency, cool, let us know. If not, I'll eat my words, and we'll just keep spending money like we have tons of it. So with that, I wish we don't have a meeting in July, which is probably a good thing. So everyone enjoy the next month, and see you in 2 months.
Thank you, Chad. Valerie?